not only hot and humid, but Liton Dash is making Wafadar moment feel the heat.
He will be under tremendous pressure, playing his first T20 international for Afghanistan.
कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें।
Clipped away on the onside, Hafif Hussain. He will get a couple quite easily. End of an expensive over, 19 from it. Bangladesh 28 without loss. End of an expensive over, 19 from it. Bangladesh 28 without loss. Expensive over, 19 from it. Bangladesh 28 without loss. Bangladesh had hoped for 28 without loss, and Liton Kumar Das is on fire. 22 of just 10 deliveries. Hafif Hussain is on 4. Mujibur Rahman
Liton Das. He waited for it, played it very late. First went on to the front foot, then shifted back to the back foot. Then used the pace of the bowler. Good awareness of where the field is. Fine leg fielder inside the circle. He made sure it was away from him. So all the boundaries have come from Liton Das's bat.
A top start for Afghanistan. That's the type of start they haven't hoped for. But Bangladesh would love it. Look at the crowd. They're enjoying it. They're sensing yet another victory. Trying to make some room there. But wide's given.
Still early days, to be honest. Bangladesh still need 86 of 88. Anything can happen. But it has been a good day for Bangladesh cricket, at least till now. Looking for a single denied. Bangladesh women in Mirpur, Dhaka have managed to beat India women for the first time ever in ODI cricket by 40 runs through DLS method. Marfa Akhtar, the young pacer, 4 for 29 for her, and she is a gem. She's a find. We've seen the same with the pacers here. Hassan Mahmood, Taskin Ahmed, and even Mustafizur making a comeback in the third over, again looking for a single, sent back by Afif, and rightly so. So far the boundary and a wide in this over.
Mujibur Rahman with his experience trying to calm things down for Afghanistan. It's 5 from it so far. And it will remain 5. End of the over. Bangladesh 33 without loss. Sylhet International Cricket Stadium is lit. Crowds having a ball here. They are enjoying every moment. Why not? They've enjoyed some very good cricket from both the sides. Been a flying start for Bangladesh. 33 without loss. They are chasing 119. Afif Hussain opening the innings for the first time. He will face someone like Fazal Haq Farooqi, who will certainly test him. Worked away for a single.
A new role for Afif. 5 of 3. The first delivery he hit did not look very comfortable. What's good is that he's been given an opportunity. Afif Hussain. Farooqi angling it in towards the left-handed batter. Some bounce on offer for the Afghanistan bowlers also.
Couldn't connect it properly, but he will get a single there. Came big on him, hurried onto the right-hander.
Looking at his bat, it implies that he did not get it off the middle. Did not connect it properly from the sweet part, and luckily, man safe out to find the fielders short on the onside for the right-handed Liton. Partnership now 35 of 23.
Quick single taken there. Been a very good start for Bangladesh. They're utilizing that power play. As you mentioned, they're now 36 in the 4th over. Just to remind our viewers, the power play will be the first 5 overs.
Need wickets here, Afghanistan. Need quick wickets. They need to break this partnership. T20 certainly looking like a batter on song. Need to create an opportunity. Required run rate under the radar, within control so far.
T20 came up with all guns blazing today, provided that solid start that Bangladesh had hoped for. That was a terrific stroke to start with, and then that pull. Got some shots outside the off stump. Was lucky a bit as well, but he rode on his luck, and that was pure class. Terrific start for Bangladesh and T20. Looked really well. Again, trying to make some room. The intention is pretty clear, trying to use that power play.
Trying to make use of that field restrictions, but this is well bowled by Farooqi. He saw the batter making room for himself. Saw it early, the left-handed bowler. Pitched it outside the off and short. Getting it to move away was not certainly within T20's reach.
मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक होगा उस पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें। दोस्तों, लाइव मैच देखने के लिए कमेंट में लिंक पर क्लिक करके लाइव मैच एंजॉय करें, या नीचे
He went for it, did Afif. Coming round the wicket, Mujib angling it. Either way, would have been a wide. Still going for the reverse, and everyone missing it. Only to find the boundary. That to one over of father moment. Went for 19, and since that, Mujib has been brought on again. That angle, wide signaled by umpire Tanveer Ahmed.
You can sense from Afif's intention there, the last over of the power play. We want to use that the most to get some more runs. Again, that sweep shots come into play.
Inside edge though. Two occasions he's tried to hit that. It could have gone anywhere. Fortunately for him, did not go on to hit the wickets. There's a reason why he's trying to hit that reverse sweep. Three fielders square on the offside are inside the circle. A huge salute to them. Big salute to them, the ground staff. Here's the Sylhet international. This time he goes straight. Much better from Afif. That one had wings on it. Goes fair and square for a maximum.
If you can play this shot, why you play those reverse sweep? Because on the slot, look at that. Brilliant. 12 of the over so far. That sailed 80 meters.
You do need a bit of luck. Afghanistan, they're having a hard time gripping the ball. It is hot and humid, and with the rain and dew, it's going to be difficult to grip the ball. Quick single taken of the last delivery. 13 runs of this last over of power play. Bangladesh 50 for naught.
What a start. What a start from the home side, Bangladesh, going at 10 to the over. Yes, Wafadar struggled a little bit on his debut in T20 internationals, but can't say that Faruqi bowled badly, or neither did Mujib. It's just been exquisite batsmanship from Liton Kumar Das and Afif Hussain, and it has forced the captain to bring himself on. Yes, the power play is done, but they need wickets, and they need them quickly.
Man, for Afghanistan, end of the power play. Bangladesh added 50 from it. Rashid Khan will be looking to break this partnership. And Liton Das dominated the most.
First T20 international, Rashid Khan was a little bit on the short side, and we know that he doesn't try and get the ball right up to the bat because he's not a big spinner of the ball, and he needs to fence. The outfield was damp due to dew. Bangladesh did very effectively in that first T20 international is they played back to him virtually every single ball, and we've seen these first two deliveries that they played back to them as well. And this is the length that he bowled in the ODIs. He was fuller than he was in the first T20. That's where he wants to be, around about that 5 meter mark. It's when he becomes a handful. Once he finds his length, batters are unsure whether to play forward or back. He doesn't want them to be able to just stand in the crease and hit him down the ground, but what he does want to do is make them unsure of whether they can play forward or back. And when they play back, if they play across the line, he can trap them LBW. But in the first T20, he was just a little bit on the short side. Oh, better.
It's also because of his high arm action. He releases the ball from 12 o'clock rather than 11 o'clock, where most of the leg spinners tend to bowl. And as you mentioned, not easy playing him across or square of the wicket, both on and off side.
The reason why his length is not like traditional spinners is he's not a big spinner of the ball, and he bowls the ball very flat. He bowls it quickly. He is actually difficult to cut and pull, and that's really what he wants you to try and do, is play across the line. To him. But he spins it just enough. He's one of the best there is when he's on song. The important thing is Bangladesh don't want him to get in amongst their batters. End of the 6th, 54 without loss. So just 4 from the Rashid Khan over, and I would think that that's how Bangladesh are going to play. They're going to say, well, we're happy to knock you around for 4 or 5 and over. That's all we need, but we just don't want you to get in amongst the wickets. Wafada with his second. Backing him here.
Going wide of the crease, Wafada went for 19 in his first over. Not easy for someone like Wafada making his T20 debut.
Towels hanging out the back of the trousers of the players. It's because the outfield is certainly on the damp side. The seam will be getting wet, and it will be getting tougher and tougher to hold the ball, grip the ball. Swing and a miss. Looking to go up and over point. Might have been a...
The regular opener and the vice captain was Liton Dash.
It's an even better toss to win. It does favour you. Don't want to take the gloss off their performance, but it does favour the side that decides to bat second. particularly when it happens.
He's coming with the angle. You can hear the sound.
It had been a good over from Wafadar as well. It had only gone for a single. And his sixth ball goes for six. How often does that happen? Now to look after Rashid Khan.
Actually, you have seen Rashid very closely. But I've learned that he got 5 different grips of his bowling. It's fascinating, and he tends to bowl with the top of the fingers. He doesn't use those wrists often.
Just very difficult to pick which way he's trying to spin it because of his quick arm action. A lot of players try and watch the wrist. Well done. Oh, he's frustrated. There's no doubt about it that Rashid Khan is frustrated.
You don't get to see that often. Rashid Khan. He's a fighting cricketer. Always gives you a tough time. At the moment, Bangladeshi batters are dominating.
There's protection out on the offside. But again, no risks being taken here against Rashid Khan. He's got a ball remaining and he's only gone for 4. Wonder whether there needs to be a change of tact here, whether they bring in an attacking fielder or one extra man inside the 30-yard circle, because the game's drifting away from them here, Afghanistan. And this is what Bangladesh are able to do, just score freely, under no threat, 66 without loss. T20 International Series powered by ice screen. That is it. That is the trophy. Bangladesh have one hand on it. Can they manage to grasp that other handle with the other hand? They're nearly there. Now there's a change of bowler. Ormazai. Just short. Nearly. They need that breakthrough. Desperate for the breakthrough.
He was very lucky there, Liton Dash. He moved towards the offside, tried to kite it on the onside. Lucky enough that he didn't carry to the bowler. It was in the air for a while.
Big appeal. Very big appeal. Now the discussion will take place and Rashid Khan will need to trust these two men. He comes in off the boundary and yes, there it is. We're going to go upstairs. Is it desperation or do they really feel that this is going to clatter in the stumps?
Third umpire to director, we have a player's review for LBW, given not out. It's a fair delivery. Can I have front on, please? Ball passing close to the bat for confirmation. Can I have Altais? Keep rolling, keep rolling. flat line. Satisfied, no bad in ball. Ball tracking please when you're ready. Pitching outside of impact outside. Back to on field. Tanvir, I recommend to stay your original decision. You are on screen now. Thank you.
A little bit unsure of what Littendas is trying to do here. That's better. The two previous deliveries, Littendas has moved onto off stump, trying to hit the ball through the leg side. But there's only one man at mid-wicket in the 30-yard circle. The rest are on the boundary. Long on, deep square leg, fine leg. So boundaries are really covered there. Surely the idea would be to stay leg side of the ball and try and hit him through the offside where there's not much protection if he's looking for boundaries. Bowled. If he's looking to just rotate the strike, then I understand the play.
4 dot balls in the over so far by Omar Zaid. Yeah, just looking at the field position on the onside. You don't need to manufacture strokes where you just cannot go and get that easy boundary. Your fielders on the offside, inside the circle. Doesn't make sense.
He goes leg side again. There's no doubt that Ormazai is wanting to bowl at the stumps. He needs 6.5 and over. I know it's old school thinking, and I do a lot of old school thinking during T20 international cricket, but when you're chasing such a low total and you're ahead of the game, just stand still. Now there's a change of field. Fine leg comes up into the 30-yard circle. Mid-wicket goes onto the boundary. So still he'll have to be at the stumps. And he's able to just nudge it away, but that's a good over. A very good over from Ormazai. Goes for just a single. 67 without loss. And on that note, the players are going to have a much deserved drink.
Bangladesh need 52 runs to win of 48 balls. They are off to a flying start courtesy of Liton Das 35 and Afif Hussain's 24 run knock. 67 without loss after 9 overs. They are chasing 119. They hit him in the toe end of the bat and straight to the fielder. Rashid Khan takes a brilliant catch. They picks up the first wicket of Bangladesh.
There's the breakthrough, and he can't believe it. He still stands his ground as Liton Das. This man doesn't. Rashid Khan. He was flying. He was flying to his right. And this is what great players can do. They make a difference. Mujib with the ball in hand was hit in the air, one-handed. He was flying to his right. What a catch. It's a superb catch from Rashid Khan. And they've somehow managed to get the breakthrough. In fact, it's the batter who was in song. Liton Das, he has to go for 35. Bangladesh, 67 for 1.
Nazmul Shanto, the new man in for Bangladesh, hasn't had the best of time after the test match where he struck 200s, but he's been in terrific form since the last 18 months or so. Gets off the mark straight away. What a catch that is from Rashid Khan, diving full length towards it.
Same time, that experience you have playing lots of cricket of T20s, I think that really helps, and definitely that will really help today as well, and we'll try my best to utilize that and play the good cricket.
Your men had a practice yesterday. Tell me a
Just gave away 1 run. in his first over. Afghanistan need more wickets. Again, a quick single taken there. Very good running between the wicket. Direct hit, but I think he made it.
Once again, it's Rashid Khan.
TBM to director.
Rashid Khan with the direct
We
hit.
have a review for run out. The bowler sent. Can you show me your best angle, please? Rolling. Batsman over inside. Bills off. Satisfied. Batsman over inside when bills off.
Confirmation there. Not out. Bangladesh need 48 of 41 balls, Shaman, and I don't think they need to hurry. They need to play sensibly and also show some maturity as well. We have seen Ridoy doing that in the previous game. They've got wickets in hand.
They do. Got 8 wickets in hand. Scanning the field is Tawhid Ridoy. 47 not out in the first T20I. Oh, was in the air, but nicely placed. And fielder, a deep third will cover. Will get a couple. He's a busy cricketer. I think he placed it well, but it was in the air. How far away was it? It's pretty far away. He's a busy cricketer. What should be appreciated about him is how he goes about his business, how he builds up the innings, takes the singles and the twos. Looks really good.
Again, coming down the track. Look how he ran the first one hard. Puts the fielder in extra bit of pressure there. He may have not taken the second, but that puts extra pressure on the fielder. This is how he plays. That's the 2 wickets that fell so far. That was a brilliant catch by Rashid. That was outstanding. World-class act. And then Afif Hussain got a deep mid-wicket in the very same over. Mujibur Rahman giving Bangladesh a double blow.
Losing 2 wickets in the span of 2 deliveries. First ball of the 10th over and the third ball in the span of just a run.
Again a wayward shot, but he will earn at least a couple there. I don't think you need that sort of intention at the moment. He was not in full control. He tried to go hard on him. The Bangladesh dugout looks relaxed.
Relaxed as of now. 43 required of 38. Omar Zai with the ball in hand. Well, Afghanistan need to capitalize on that. The 2 wickets they've taken.
That's well bowled. Right in the block hole.
Absolutely. Yorker from Omar Zai. What's good to see is the approach from Shanto and Ridoy. Not going to give it away easily. The dealing in singles and doubles. Not trying anything rash.
And that's bowled him. Nazmul Hossain Shanto tried to play it across the line and pays the price. He was looking to play his shots right away when he came to the crease. And this time he played across the line.
What a delivery. It's a gem of a delivery. Right in the block hole. Back-to-back deliveries as Yorkers from Omar Zai, and he has struck. Speaking of capitalizing on the 2 wickets, now they've got their third. Shanto, he has to go back for 4. Bangladesh 76 for 3.
পাবেন জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা আর হবে বড় সাশ্রয়। এখন 2টি লাইফবয় কিনলে বাঁচবে 12 টাকা।
এসএমসি নিয়ে এলো বাংলাদেশের প্রথম এবং একমাত্র অ্যান্টিব্যাকটেরিয়াল চিপ সহ স্যানিটারি ন্যাপকিন জয়া আলট্রা কমফোর্ট। জয়া স্যানিটারি ন্যাপকিন ব্যবহারে পিরিয়ডে ইনফেকশন হয় না।
Skipper Shakib Al Hassan is at the crease now. Bangladesh needs its experience at the middle. Look at that. Wealth of experience there. 117 matches, strike rate of 122. But at the moment, Shakib Al Hassan needs to calm things down. The man on screen, Rashid Khan, he made life difficult. Started off on the money.
Has given away 9 runs in his first 2 has Rashid Khan. This is the wicket from the stump camp. See the ball just passing by and hitting. Impact to middle and off. Nazmul Hussain Shanto perhaps could have opted to play it straight, but no doubt about the delivery. Bullseye from him.
And Rashid Khan with his googly. Rohit Ridwa is looking good. He's batted really well on the other day. Started off from where he left today. The required run rate now 7.64. Slowly creeping up.
Wafadar and Omarzai. Now Mujib, as we know, restricted conditions, so 2 bowlers can bowl 4 overs. Most likely, it looks as if it's going to be Mujib and Rashid as of now. We're going to wait out and see. Yes, it is Mujib with the ball in hand. He is going to bowl the last of his quota overs. Still required 40 of 30 with Tawhid Ridoy and Shakib in the middle. Required run rate is 8. And I believe there's a jam-packed crowd here at Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. We've got another nail-biter to encounter as I welcome HD Ackerman back. Good evening.
Good evening, Shamanoy. Good evening to all our viewers. We're in for another humdinger here, aren't we? And can you believe Bangladesh find themselves in this position? At one stage, they needed under 6 to the over. Oh, yes. He is so full of confidence, this young man. He's just swatted that over extra cover for 4.
And you hear them again after a while. Makes room for himself, premeditated. Knows where the gaps are and plays it exactly there. Got a lot of time for him. Buys it and makes it look effortless.
No, sent back wisely so. What made his innings so good the other night was his ability to not only hit boundaries but score off every single delivery. This was a great shot. He gave himself the room to be able to get the ball through that offside. But the Bangladesh top order are again asking a young man in the infancy stage of his international career to win them a game. I think of the Litton Dash over where he faced Ormazai and it went for just 1 run. Oh, edged and 4. They'll love it here.
They do. Hoisting the flag away. Round the wicket. It was too close to cut. Oh! Traveled fast. I think it hit the keeper's gloves or the thighs on the way, but it did not deter. Safely reached the boundary.
He's got to go, he's got to go. He got his head down, the skipper. It just wasn't the most powerful throw from the deep.
Seen some good pieces of fielding. There's an opportunity for one. I think he made it in time, he did. Shakib.
Well, the thing about that throw is that it bounced twice before it got to Ramanullah Gurbaz. It needed to skip off the surface, just bounce once and into his gloves, and it might have been tight. I'm just going to go back to that over again. Litton Das tried to hit Ormazai all the way on the leg side the entire over, instead of trying to just stand still, and the over ended up only going for 1, and from there on in Bangladesh have lost their way. Fielded, but a good over, one that the home side needed. 91 for 3.
Power, চুমুকে অ্যাকশন। দেশের ফাস্টেস্ট 4G নেটওয়ার্কে জিতবেন সবসময় বাংলা লিংক।
Well, after that over, things look a little bit better, but it's still game on. 28 of 24. And the crowd, which is jam-packed in here this evening, can sense the moment critique has arrived. They burst into song, a patriotic song, I believe, about the red and green of Bangladesh while you were away on a break. Yeah, and now the name Shakib rings out. And he answers in style.
Oh yes, they have bumped him up. They have chanted his name to see that shot, and they are up on their feet. Was it in the slot? This is Shakib versus Rashid. Wings deployed, and it crosses over for a maximum.
It's just not the length that Rashid wants to bowl. We've spoken over and over again how he does not want you to be able to just stand and hit. That was a touch full. Now he cuts away, but it will just be one. Shakib realizes the damage has been done. 7 off 3, that's all you want off the great man. The required rate drops to 6 and over. This is very manageable, but we will not forget the other night. The other night when Bangladesh had it won, and then suddenly Karim Janat delivered a hat-trick off the final over. Nerves were shredded. And here we go again.
You mentioned Karim Janat. 5 bowlers used so far by Rashid Khan. Still no signs of Karim Janat. When is the right time to bring him on? Particularly a person who's taken a hat-trick for you. Bring him on only for the last over?
That's what Rashid wants you to do. Try and pull the ball that's not quite short enough, but that's slipping down the leg side. Yeah, your answer is Faruqi will bowl one, and I would think Razai will bowl one. And then I think they'll throw the ball to Janat to bowl the last over. That's what I feel. The problem is, do they get to the last over? End of the 14th, 8 from it, 99 for 3.
বছরে এটা ফ্যাকাশে আর তোরটা এখনো নতুন। এটা রিন দিয়ে ধোয়া, যে ব্রাইট লক টেকনোলজি সাধারণ পাউডারের তুলনায় দেয় দ্বিগুণ উজ্জ্বলতা। রিন অ্যাডভান্সড দেয় দ্বিগুণ উজ্জ্বলতা।
Still no Karim Janat. Afghanistan like to use him at the back end. He is the finisher with the ball. He bowls Yorkers, he bowls bouncers, he takes pace off the ball. He bowls a real mix and match. But we won't see him yet. The decision that Rashid Khan needs to make as Ormazoy makes his way in. This is good running again. Brilliant. Easy as you like. The decision that Rashid Khan needs to make is, does he bowl his specialist next over, or does he save him for right at the end? Because the one thing you don't want to do is have the game end with an over to spare, and he hasn't bowled yet.
Hundreds come up with the quick couple taken. There's the man.
Oh, wow! Throw that one back. That is in the grandstands. What amazing form this young man is in.
You watch him run, you watch him bat, and you watch him hit a 6. What a shot. Was not that full, but he got into position early and the timing was perfect.
That's in the hitting zone. He's able to get underneath it. It's just drifting.
Calmed him down. Back of a length delivery. It hit the toe end.
Played well in the first T20 international, Jamim was saying, in a good partnership with Tawad Ridoy. He now has to do it with Shakib Al Hassan. It's just an inventive. This was not called for.
Yeah, came down the wicket, came charging, but towed it.
Tawad Ridoy got out. Bangladesh needed 4.6 and over. One dot ball, 5.1. He's a lovely little player, there's no doubt about it. But his coach will want to see him take the team over the line more often than not in these situations. When the game is won, it's won. You can't let the opposition back in, not in T20. That'll be a wide.
In the 15th over, he needed 11 runs, got a wicket in this one. So no doubt, if you are going to go for Karim Janat, it has to be the next over, right?
Well, you would think so. You would think that you would bowl the man that you back the most to be able to go for the least runs. No, I mean the end that he'll be bowling from is the Walton end, where he had all the success the other night. Farooqi has generally operated from the ice screen end. The decisions that a captain has to make, and sometimes those decisions, just the decision, can win you a game. Wants the run, scampers, chosen Mohammad Nabi, so gets the single, 10 from it, but a successful over for Afghanistan. 109 for 4. Those first 5 overs, Bangladesh were very impressive. 50 without loss. Then the fight back. And they've been scrapping ever since. Afghanistan, they've got 10 to defend. Otherwise, the series is gone. And it is Faisal Haq Farooqi. No, not an ideal start.
Faisal Farooqi is the answer. Kabir Hussain, the chief curator here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, did a splendid job. Him and his team, even though it has rained in both the matches, He got the job done.
I've seen a curator get man of the match before, you know.
Really?
Yep, test match between South Africa and New Zealand. Boeta Dippenaar, actually, the South African top order batsman, got 100. His first test match 100, which I think he would have thought he was going to, what him and his staff did. Good run. It'll be very interesting to say, right, if you've got 21 chances, I'm not going to give you 22 because that's 11 in each team, but we're going to give you 21 chances to guess the man of the match of the test match between South Africa and New Zealand. No one will get it right.
Trick question, huh?
This Shakib will want to find a boundary somehow. He'll want to ease the pressure from his team. But if there is a man that you want at the wicket, if you are a Bangladesh supporter, it is Shakib Al Hasan. He's been here before, he's done it before, but this is for a series. Another scalp for Bangladesh. He was looking to go over mid-off. Instead, he loses the strike. 3. They're running for everything now. Now they remain one hit away. Just 6. Quick.
Quick run taken. Mujib with the throw. Direct hit was required. Still would have made it. Desperate dive from Shamim Hussain. Now Shakib with one more delivery to go. Mentioned 6, required of 7. Does he go for the spectacular or does he take a single of the last delivery of Faruqi? Last one perhaps will be bowled by Karim Janat.
To defend as we go to the final over, 115 for 4. Don't be fooled by that scorecard. It is correct, but Bangladesh need 4 more runs because of the DLS method. We've had a rain interval and we're down to the final. You don't be fooled by that scorecard. It is correct, but Bangladesh need 4 more runs because of the DLS method. We've had a rain interval and we're down to the final over. The home side need 4 runs to win the match and win the series 2-0. And it's not Karim Janat. It's the man on debut. Wafadar has bowled 2 overs. He's gone for 26. And Rashid Khan has said, I know you're playing your first game of T20 cricket for your country, but I'm giving you the ball and I'm telling you to defend 4 runs. It's a massive ask for Wafadar. But heroes are made in the blink of an eye. But the hero tonight will be Shamim Hussain, who finishes it with a boundary. And Bangladesh secure the series 2-0. A very closely contested series from 2 very closely matched sides. They've been here for a while, going at each other. These 2 teams, Bangladesh winning the test match.